It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. And tonight, we'll get to watch the dynamic tandem of
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. And tonight, we'll get to watch the dynamic tandem of
There's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas with another sold-out arena. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And here come the Lakers into San Antonio, Texas. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, it's no secret that Marcus Young and AI don't exactly see eye to eye on things. Now, they were teammates on Fort Wayne in the G League, but Young leaked that video that got AI in trouble for a fire. Now, I asked AI about his thoughts on seeing Young, and he said, I don't think about that guy. Nobody should think about someone like that. Guys?
Fantastic stuff, David. Thank you. And Young and AI really had a lot of disagreement between them.
You know, some guys will play up rivalries with others in the league. Not the case for these two. They genuinely hate each other. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some hard fouls here tonight.
And with the long season ahead, for the best teams, Chris, you get the feeling they wish the playoffs could. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So it's the Lakers now, taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Brandon Ingram. Beasley is out there with AI. And it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 2. Ingram dishes to AI. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And Bellinelli is so talented, a team player who really whips the ball over to his teammates.
Ingram outside. AI sets a screen for Ingram. Here's AI. Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Hurdle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's AI. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Murray kicks to Bertans. Murray outside. There's the pass to Murray. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray's got 6.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Hart the pass to AI. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Murray kicks to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's a good screen. Back to Murray. Over Hart. And it's AI with the rebound. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Indiana. Pass to Rondo. From downtown, Bertans grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Spurs trail by 6. Murray outside. Mills in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. You see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, this is how they squeezed out extra possessions and captured the early lead.
Murray out there with Mills. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Bertans in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, look at this. And Josh Hart, he's a guy that played his way into the rotation. He was the 30th pick taken overall in 2017 and ended up with a lot of minutes as a rookie.
Bertans can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
AI and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now with this break, let's check out just how the rebounding has been divided up in this game between the front and backcourt for the Spurs.
I'll tell you what, their guards have certainly pulled their weight on the glass, helping the big secure it. It's something that coaches harp on all the time. Team rebounding has certainly been one of the positives here tonight.
And he can't hit the second. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
Ingram dishes to AI. And AI throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with power.
Chris, you did a lot of work from the high post. I know that you've got guys you admire that do their best work from around the circle, up high with the nice view of the court.
Yeah, when I think of big Marc Gasol, the first thing that comes to mind to me is his passing and that little tippy-toe jump shot of his.
Yes.
15 to 17 foot out is so deadly. How about LaMarcus Aldridge and what he does there in Coach Popovich's system? But you know who I want to see do it and I think would be the best out of all, Kevin?
Who?
It's Kevin Love. This is who Kevin Love used to be.
Yeah.
If now Kevin Love could also get and help facilitate in that area, along with shooting threes and posting up as he normally does, one of the best things about Kevin Love is his passing. And when you get to play at that high post, Kevin, if you have guys that can shoot, if you can pass, if you can dribble, like a Kevin Love can do, he can get other guys involved in this. So I love seeing the LaMarcus Aldridge, the Gasols, but I want to see Kevin Love more than anybody in that position because I think he'd be the best at it.
That's a great observation. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Bertans.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. Here's the screen. At the elbow, it's AI. Here's Beasley. The rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Ingram. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Pert. Aldridge comes in for Marco Bellinelli. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Murray. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. And for those of you just joining us in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's AI. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Caldwell Pope against DeRozan. AI in the post. A 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass.
Young outside. And the pass to DeRozan. He kicks it to Gasol. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Over to the wing. Here's AI. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Caldwell Pope passes to AI. He used that pick to perfection. AI's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Young kicks to Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 6th assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers lead by 3. Look at this. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Without question, Kyle is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. For San Antonio, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
and the Lakers a few years ago were at the bottom of the league. Their rebuild didn't take long at all. Smart trades and good draft picks have been the trademark of this franchise turnaround.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Lonzo Ball. LeBron James is out there with AI. Then there's Harris, and it's McGee in at the center position.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
They've shown some character tonight. There was no quit in them, even when they were down big.
And for the Lakers, they've gone from a team in rebuild mode to a team looking at the playoffs and beyond.
Well, the team feels like they're on the verge of taking a huge step forward. I mean, they have the talent and the vision in place. Just to take time for it to come together. The brass has done a great job of improving and overhauling the roster the last few years.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
McGee a screen. AI sets a screen for Harris. McGee a screen on DeRozan. He used that pick just right. Harris has got 7.
You can't lose sight of Harris in the pick and roll. When you do, he's going to pounce all over you.
And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. Dishes it to Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. When it comes to video reviews, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from the team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
Aldridge a screen. Murray dishes to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You're asking to get scorched every time you give Young that kind of space, especially off the screen.
Passes it to Harris. To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Unloads from 13. And it's San Antonio with another.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the Lakers call time here.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up and getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. Harris outside. Beasley sets a screen for Harris. And it's blocked.
And you got to give appreciation to how Hurdle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Murray, the pass to Young. Kicks to Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Young. For 3, Murray, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. LeBron James 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
AI kicks to Rondo. Beasley the screen. And a wide open look for AI. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 16 points for AI. Spurs leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
Here's AI. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Bellinelli. Outside Aldridge. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Hart. They set the pick. Pass to AI. Beasley the screen. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hart.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
In the corner, it's Ingram. To the paint. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. C-Webb, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing and mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
And Rondo, as good as it gets in transition, whether he's shooting or passing, he tends to make the right decision.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. A fadeaway. That one a little long.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
And it's Ingram missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Mills. He's guarded by AI. Aldridge a screen. Back to Murray. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Murray's got 8 points.
And Pirtle is a tremendous screener. When he's sacrificing his body like that, it really opens things up for his teammates.
Hart the pass to Beasley. Lakers working the ball around now. And AI throws it down. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's the screen. Bellinelli against Beasley. Aldridge a screen. Off the screen. Tries again. It's tipped.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Rondo on top. And Hart has it in the corner. To the middle. AI. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Aldridge. From 12 feet out. That shot no good. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gasol. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. Young is subbed in for Murray. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. AI comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Ingram. And Harris subbed in for Hart. Bellinelli is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills. And it's Young. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
When Bellinelli goes with the floater, he's just so soft on the release. Defenders rarely see it coming. Shows how crafty a player like he is.
On the wing, James. DeRozan defending. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
And stolen by James. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And isn't it amazing how overnight the Lakers went from a rebuilding team to a contending team now with LeBron?
Yeah, whatever team LeBron has been on has always been a threat to make the finals. Magic Johnson knows that. He was always a threat to make the finals. 9 for him, 8 for LeBron. I mean, the Lakers recognize and know that they have a 4-year window with LeBron now. Titles are a standard for Magic Johnson and the Lakers, and their commitment to bringing LeBron in shows that.
Here's Gay. Here's Gasol. Gay left side. Second chance shot. And it's AI with the rebound.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Harris passes to AI. Floats it up for James. Young against Ball. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Aldridge over AI. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Corey Harris picks one up. The free throw drops for Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. AI sets a screen for Harris. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
He used that pick to perfection. 11 points for Marcus Young.
And you can rely on Young from the mid-range. This guy knows how to flat-out score the basketball.
Harris kicks to McGee. And there's the pass to Harris. Back to Ball. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. I wonder if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West.
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. That's tipped.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Clock is at 3. Here's Gasol. Rondo with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Off the screen, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Now Mills. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, congratulations on the win. You were the driving force out there on offense, so why were you so effective?
No, it was help I got from my teammates. I might have logged the points, but they did the stuff that doesn't show up in the box score. So I'd love to take all the credit, but honestly, they had just as much to do with the win as I did.
5 guys making it happen at a very important point of the season. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
How's it going? What's up, AI? All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Get started, man. Let's get started.
best effort, AI. You're certainly not your worst.
Hey, see you later, man.
AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus, focus! Hey, keep the ball, huh? Don't let him shoot that!
Well, excuse me.
I got ball!
Poetry in motion, AI.
Focus, focus!
All day, baby. Hate to stop you when you're so on point, but we got to move on.
See you later, man.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it!
That's what I want to see. Let's go! Keep it going. All right, on to the next one. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, keep the ball, huh? Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
You're like money in the bank. going, guys. Let's go.
Hey, see you later, man.
What you got going on today?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Minneapolis, where we'll see the Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this is a team that is reeling a bit. Hoping to start the year strong, they've had trouble communicating on both ends of the floor. Very little cohesion. They're hoping to pull things together tonight to try and turn the tide. And tonight we'll get to see Corey Harris, one of the bright young stars in this league. Kenny, talk about what makes him so valuable to this team.
Because he's been a leader at every level. He exudes confidence. He's the kind of guy that has this air about him that want to make people follow. Look at me. I'm like, where's Corey? Where's Corey?
You know, it's surprising he didn't go higher in the draft. Incredible intangibles.
Did you ever find Corey?
No, I'm still trying to follow him.
Ernie, incredible intangibles sound like a nice bag of potato chips.
Ooh.
Sounds like a band.
That's what I thought.
Well, band.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible intangibles.
A potato chip band. A band that likes potato chips.
Can't really get my head around either of those.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. Boy, do we have a treat for you folks. The big ticket is here. Kevin Garnett in the house. KG, welcome.
Man, a lot of people don't know that you actually gave me the name, the big ticket. Dude, K-Hard, man, I hope you got a package of...
Kevin, you think about some of your toughest matchups. What about Shaquille O'Neal? What was it like defending Big Shaq?
You know what, man? Shaq, later on in our years, I had to guard him later, man. I told y'all, man. I guarded Shaq one time in the Cleveland series, and it was like holding up the side of a house. Seriously. Listen, I want y'all to go home and do this. I know I usually use food, right?
Yeah, right.
We're going to use materials in houses today, okay? I want you to go home, tell your wife, your girlfriend to ignore you. Cut out the side of your house. Go get your homeboy, have him help you. After he cuts the side of it, I want you to hold up the side of the house with your forearm for the whole 24 hours. Matter of fact, let's just do 2 hours.
Okay, all right, 2
hours. I don't want to break your arm.
Okay, yeah.
After 2 hours, you're going to push the house back, reseal it with some glue or whatever, right? Not my problem. That's how your arm feels. Guard Shaq.
Really?
I couldn't even wave at people right-handed for a whole day.
You had to wave left-handed?
I had to wave left-handed. People know me. I'm all right-handed. I'm all, nothing left-handed. I throw my hand like this.
That is a big drink of water,
listen,
isn't
man,
it?
Listen, I have so much respect for all the centers that have guarded Shaq. Seriously, rest in peace to all the centers Shaq is
exhausted,
destroyed.
Huh? Exhausted.
Shaq is like a side of your house. For all y'all wondering what it's like, all y'all want some of the diesel, what it's like to guard the diesel, go out and try to hold up your house. The diesel. Shout to the diesel.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for James.
You'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line.
Ingram passes to AI. Yes, that goes in. AI's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
And Kevin, to see you come in straight out of high school into the NBA, you forget, but it was so historic because we had not seen a high school player in such a long time.
Right. Yeah, at that time, it was 20 years before anybody had ever thought of the idea. I figured that I had the work ethic and the passion and the appetite for it. I never looked back. I never second-guessed my decision. And when I did second-guess myself, I got in the gym and changed it.
Greatest picks in the history of the...
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Count it. AI's got his second bucket of the night.
And Rondo is a dime dropper. One of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
Rose against Rondo. Zhang, a screen. Got a piece of it. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if you let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number one. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Harris kicks the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. AI can't hit. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Taking a look at Los Angeles. AI is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Harris. And it's ball in at the 1. Minnesota leading by 9. And Kevin, you love the game when you play. And it always showed. That was the best quality. I knew watching your games, broadcasting your games, you love the game.
Yeah.
And you love the competition.
Yeah. You know, I say that while I'm sitting here being modest, but when you in it and you're an animal and you slobbing and you know, it's hard to explain that. People,
I saw it.
You know what? People expect you to be like that. I would be in a restaurant eating and the lady would be like, I don't know, waiting for me to crowd or something. And I was like, oh my, eat that, eat your steak. Like, what is going on, lady? Like, nah, but I'm totally not like that. I compete at a high level. I make no shame about that. But yeah, I'm a regular dude too.
You are.
At least I try to be.
You're a regular dude. You
as
are.
much as I can be.
I know it.
You know what it is.
Glad we're friends.
No, no doubt, man.
Glad we're friends.
I'm waiting on the invitation, you know, to get out there, right?
It's in the mail.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my breath.
Harris kicks to LeBron. AI sets a screen for James. Here's AI. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. AI's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Teague with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Towns dishes to Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. From the inbound, the Lakers with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And typically, the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. And expect this first meeting to be extremely spirited.
Knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. Pass to LeBron. He feeds it to AI. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Gibson. To the middle. Here's Rose. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Now here is Harris to the inside. AI, and Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Rose kicks the tee. Outside, Towns. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the shot falls short this time.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And KG, you know you've got to run, but as always, you've always got a home here. Thanks for stopping by. Please come back.
Man, K-Hall, man, thank you. Thank 2K, man. I appreciate y'all bringing me through here, man. Anytime y'all need the guard, y'all let me know, man.
the best, Kevin Garnett. And always a special occasion to have KG with us, Doris, a guy who really brings it every time we speak with him.
Well, his enthusiasm is contagious. This guy is a leader on and off the court. There's a vibrancy, a joy that he brings that was key to his success as a player and how fun as a broadcaster. I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Towns down low. He's against Kuzma. Count it. And 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Harris misses.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Harris against T. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Fires from way outside. That one, no good. And so we conclude the first half. Timberwolves lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you have been playing great the last few games, and that has carried over into this game. How have you had everything clicking?
Well, I'm in a perfect spot, you know, in terms of where I'm fitting into the framework of the team. And I know exactly what my role is, you know, what I need to provide. And, you know, coach is using me in any way possible, and my teammates should put me in the best position to succeed.
And they are reaping the rewards of your great play so far. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Doris, who are some of the players you watch that get stronger as the game goes on? They're not cut down by fatigue and still have that energy, something left in the tank.
Those guys who show me superhuman strength a la Kevin Harlan. Those guys who come to mind, LeBron James, that's a bad man. It doesn't matter if it's the first minute or the 48th minute. Russell Westbrook is indefatigable. His stamina and his ability to dominate in triple overtime once is absolutely incredible. And then what did we see from Anthony Davis when Boogie Cousins went down? A man who for 48 minutes on both ends is a problem. Those 3 men, Kevin.
Endless energy. Jones and Butler in the backcourt. Gorgie Dang is out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Nunley in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Minnesota making a switch here. Rose is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Beasley's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Well, think about the Minnesota native Tyus Jones. His poise at the point guard spot is what stands out to me, guys. Here's a terrific IQ and an unbelievable sense for how to run a team. Tyus Jones, we're just getting the best of him now.
Jang with the screen for Rose. Just 3 to shoot over Beasley. They get the rebound, and Jang kicks to Rose. Jang against Rondo. Jang the pass to Rose. For the lead, he lays it in. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Rondo. AI outside to the inside. 3 on 3. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, Rose with energy and effort can still beat you in transition.
There's the pick. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ingram Ingram kicks to AI. Ball's knocked loose. Shoots it up. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Rose. Ingram against Wiggins. Butler in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. From deep, Rose. Beasley with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. AI outside, and Hart has it in the corner. AI passes to Hart. Ingram with it. Tolliver on him. They get it again, and Butler sends it back.
Terrific anticipation. Butler reads that play, sends it back.
Rose kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Tolliver. Outside Butler. Over AI.
You know, guys, you think about Jimmy Butler, drafted by the Chicago Bulls, and he goes from bench warmer to star. And I always had the sense that once Tom Thibodeau was no longer a part of the Chicago Bulls organization, that Jimmy Butler's days might be numbered there as well. But I think the trade ended up working for both teams.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harris is checked in. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Rondo with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. And again, no good by the Lakers. And Doris, the Bulls are trying to change the culture, more run and gun. That new style didn't really mesh with Butler's approach.
Right. Remember, Jimmy Butler is a Tibbs disciple. Even he has said perhaps he was too confrontational. With that obsessive drive of his, it can sometimes maybe rub people the wrong way. I think he's trying to balance that intensity with positivity with this young group.
Lakers trail by 7. Harris outside. He dishes it to AI. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Rose kicks to Butler. Chang, a screen. Wiggins outside. Good on the bucket. Wiggins has got 18 points in the game.
I think tonight is a great measure of Wiggins' progress, scoring in volume in a variety of ways.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The 3 from Corey Harris, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Lakers trail by 7. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Harris. LeBron James is out there with AI. Then it's Ball, and it's Beasley in at the 5 spot. Lays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Rose kicks to Zhang. Wiggins outside. Feeds it to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
AI dishes to Harris. Back to AI. And stolen by Zhang. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wiggins, plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Gibson. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, Taj Gibson is so strong on the backboards. His ability to pursue the offensive glass is truly a thing to watch.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Teague comes in for Derrick Rose. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Out to the wing. Jumper off the screen, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. JaVale McGee's checked in. Back to ball. Lakers passing it around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Doris, when you talk about coach, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. 1, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
Harris outside. Jang against McGee. On the wing, James. And play stops as it looks like they call an over-the-back here.
And gets physical on the boards and just really pays for it with the over-the-back call.
Boy, he wanted that rebound. Didn't matter who was in his way. Doesn't get it, though.
Pass to Wiggins. Over LeBron. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And that's 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with a terrific mid-range game.
Ball, the pass to Harris. Here's AI. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Minnesota leading by 10. And here is Teague. He kicks to Wiggins. Over LeBron. And it's Wiggins missing. Time running out for the Lakers. McGee, the pass to Ball. The feed to AI. And it's Ball in the corner. They set the pick. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ball kicks to LeBron. And he converts the layup. James has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Pass to Jang. And AI comes to help. And they pick up 2. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by AI.
I love the low post attack on that one.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Poked away and stolen by AI. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
AI banked in off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yo, what's up, man? All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Who's watching him?
Poetry in motion, AI. Victory in motion, AI. Deep breaths. Keep on moving, gentlemen. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. One more. All right, that's good, AI. Save some of that for the game. Hey, hit me up. All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Hey, he can ball, huh? Let's go. Hey, he can ball, huh? Hop to it. This is where it counts. Hey, see you later, man. All right, AI, AI. Just get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Now we're rolling. Keep it going. Hey, excellent work, AI. Let's get it next time.
Next time, man. Next time.
Amen.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Happy Halloween, folks. Got a Halloween sound effect for me? Ooh, that's going to also be a breezy day.
Yes.
Good to be with you on this spirited occasion. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight.
You know, second-guessing coaches, that's a slippery slope. But let me at least pose the question. Kenny, from what you've seen from AI so far, should he be starting for this team?
Yeah, he has the talent, Ernie. I'm not really sure why he's on the bench. There must be something I'm not seeing because I'm not in practice every day. You know, so he designs his rotations based on it. But based on appearance, that guy should be out there.
Kenny, in college, you played for the legendary Dean Smith. I
Yes.
played for the legendary Dale Brown.
Yes.
And coaches want their players to earn minutes. Ernie, AI's done everything they asked of him and more. Set him loose.
Set him loose.
And right now, with
Release the hounds.
With the tip upcoming, time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, AI had an interesting time in the G League. He was first brought over by LA, but immediately traded to Fort Wayne. LA actually traded him for a player and, quote, sandwich privileges, unquote. Clearly, he flourished with the Mad Ants as he has made his way into the NBA. I'm hungry now. Guys?
Thank you, David. I'm not sure that trade has aged so well. But you know what, Greg? I bet both teams wish they had him now.
You know, we need more specifics on what kind of sandwiches they were. Were any chips involved or condiments to be named later?
And Clark, with the full bulk of the NBA season still ahead of us, what can players do to prepare themselves physically and mentally for this long, long season?
I think you've got to try to find ways and mechanisms to stay fresh.
Group substitution here for the Lakers. AI is checked in for JaVale McGee. Ingram comes in for James. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for Jordan. Mike Powell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Matthews, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Smith subbed in for Doncic. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Measury. Smith is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. Outside for Barea. Powell with the screen. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
AI right side. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
And you know what, Greg? You can't afford to be a one-function offense. You know what I mean? You've got to be versatile. Got to spread it out and mix it up inside, too.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Hart kicks to Rondo. And AI with the basket on the assist by Rondo.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Powell with the screen. Smith against Rondo. The shot misses. Nice defense from AI. Lakers leading by 14 to the paint. Kuzma passes to Hart. Pass to AI. Outside Rondo. Kuzma sets a screen, and it's Rondo penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Lakers lead by 16. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. He got right to the cup using that screen. Barea's got 6.
It's hard to know what Barea's going to do in the pick and roll. I mean, he keeps the defense off balance, and not only is he an excellent passer, but he's a very good shooter out of the pick and roll, too.
Ingram kicks to Rondo. AI sets a screen for Rondo. Pass to AI. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office. And Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Powell kicks to Barea. Smith against Rondo. Smith left side. Over Rondo. And it's AI with the rebound. Lakers leading by 16. Ingram attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, I like the fact that Smith knows his strengths. I mean, he's a solid scorer and feels comfortable firing from here.
Rondo dishes to AI. It's taken away by Smith. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell, the pass to Smith. Kicks it to Matthews. Now here's Barea, guarded closely. The shot by Powell, no good. Offside Rondo. And it's blocked. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Now in the later stages of his career, Dirk Nowitzki talked about how special he feels marching his way up the all-time.
Makes you reflect, you know, milestones always make you reflect on everything. I've been really blessed.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and draining buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
On the court for the Mavericks, Smith and Matthews in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Mejri in at the 5 down low. Barnes kicks to Powell. Barnes dishes to Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
AI passes to Beasley. Plays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got his first points of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Mejri kicks to Powell. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed.
Passes to Rondo. To the middle. Here's AI. Can't connect from short range. Mavericks trail by 10. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff. Thanks. Doncic passes to Matthews. Fader on the way. Rebound the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Hart, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Mejri. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Ingram against Matthews. Ingram outside. Off the pick. That's good on the jump shot. Ingram's got 6.
And you can see just how great Ingram is once the screen is set. Extremely confident in these kinds of situations.
Powell dishes to Doncic. Powell with the screen. Mejri kicks to Barea. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Hart.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's AI. Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
For 3, Ingram. He can't get that one to fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead. They lead by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. What can you say? LeBron James, group substitution here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. AI comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Mejri, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dwight Powell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Wesley Matthews checked in for Doncic. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Rondo and Caldwell-Pope in the backcourt. Beasley out there with AI. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Unfortunately for the Mavericks, they've gotten pummeled on the glass recently. 27th in the league last year in rebounding, dead last the year before.
Smith kicks to Barnes. There's the pass to Powell. Tipped away. It's AI, top of the key. It's good. AI's got 6. And for the Mavericks, they play such a perimeter-oriented game that impacts their rebound totals.
Yeah, it's hard to chase down rebounds now when you're 25 feet away from the goal. Still, it's rare that your top rebounder averages only 6 boards a game, which is what Harrison Barnes did.
Smith, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
LeBron kicks to AI. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. You had a terrific amateur career. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me, break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do, but I attribute it to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
Hart kicks to AI. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Fades away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Much respect. You got to give Matthews for that mid-range J now. He's automatic. His in-between game, filthy.
AI passes to Ingram. Here's AI. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one.
and we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Knocks it loose. Here's AI. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. There's the screen. Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Back to AI. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Smith. He's got 8. Puts it up from 12. Barnes can't get it to go. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Mejri with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Matthews with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Smith inside. He's covered by Rondo. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
Rondo drives in, softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Smith outside. There's the pick. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Matthews, the 2 and the 3. Dwight Powell is out there with Mejri, and it's Perea in at the 1. AI can't hit. The Mavericks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the inside, Doncic. It's good. Great play set up by Perea. Perea's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 20. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. AI outside. Rondo kicks to AI. The 3-pointer off the mark. And the Mavericks with possession. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Matthews passes to Doncic, and it's in there.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Harris outside. It's deflected. Mejri with the steal. Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rondo with the putback. Los Angeles has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Out to AI. The 15-footer gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Perea. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when I think of J.J. Barea, one of the words that comes to mind is fearless.
AI right side. AI sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. With Barea, he is usually the shortest player, Clark, on the court, so he has no choice but to be fearless.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, smaller guys typically play with an edge because it's been instilled in them from early on in their careers, because everybody tends to doubt guys that don't have great size. Barea knows how to play in space and understands the value of ball movement. And when other guys try to bully him, that little hombre is pretty strong, and he pushes right back.
In the corner, Smith with it. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kleba. It's deflected. And here's Rondo. AI outside. Hart the pass to AI. Chalk up 2 there. AI's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic kicks to Barnes over Beasley, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. 10 points for Barnes.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold, Kevin. A knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
Pass to Hart. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's AI. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
They set the pick. Smith kicks to Kleba. Passes it to Barnes. Reverses. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. AI outside, and it's Rondo in the corner. Hart the pass to Rondo. Reverses. In deep, McGee drops it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against Dallas.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Kleba kicks to Doncic. Smith outside. Screen by Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Hart the pass to Rondo. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. And That's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a tremendous offensive night for you. How did you find that rhythm?
You know, I just went out there trying to follow Coach's game plan. I mean, we all did, really. You know, he knew exactly what we needed to do to win this game, and we all just stepped up and got it done. Simple as that, really.
Well, the execution was on point all night. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
How's it going? All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. That's how you finish strong, AI.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. AI, put your head in the game. Playing like you got something to prove. I like it. Hey, hit me up. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your mind right. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hey, need some help?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League, landed on an NBA roster. Shaq, we get to watch him tonight.
First of all, I don't see why he was even in the G League, because only a handful of guys come out the G League every year and stick on NBA roster. Trust me, this guy's like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, Ernie.
Oh, we've been sitting on that one for a while.
A long
Yes,
time.
Beat that.
Well, I'll tell you what, the level of play, though, in the G League has improved every year. Fantastic games. This really prepares you for the NBA. And you know what it's like, Ernie?
No, what is it like?
It's like a shoe with no sole. You're going to feel the ground and stick, baby. Feel the ground and stick.
Ernie, you know his real name?
What's that?
Stickhill O'Neal.
Oh, that's much better than what I said.
Yeah. That was some weak stuff right there. Here's Kevin Harlan.
For a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, we know the history between these two. AI got his career started with a dunk on Harris that went viral. Now, talking to AI, he said it's something we can laugh about now. We've been through a lot together. And both Harris and AI know that they're fortunate that they're now teammates and they can keep going forward. Guys?
Another great report, David. Thank you. There is a lot of chemistry built between AI and Harris already.
And guys, you can't understate how important it is to have that much experience between two players. You can tell that Harris and AI know each other's tendencies when they're out there on the floor together.
It'll be Los Angeles for the Trailblazers. Leonard comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Collins subbed in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. AI has checked in. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got JaVale McGee. Harris is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's LeBron James. And it's AI in at the force line. There's the pick. Back to McCollum. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. Over Harris. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 9.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
McGee trying to break free. AI can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard the pass to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. Pass to AI. Lakers working the ball around now. McGee dishes to AI. Count it, good. AI's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Stauskas is checked in for Turner. The Lakers also making some changes. Beasley comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Collins. Off target from outside.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Stolen by Corey Harris. AI up top. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Lakers second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's not a secret that the strength of this ball club is in the backcourt. Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, these are one of the better pairings in the league in terms of their scoring, playmaking, and devastation that they can provide on the offensive end. Unfortunately, it has not gotten them to the point where they've gotten enough complementary players to go as far as they would like in the postseason.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Stauskas. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Lillard's checked in for McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 13. Passes it to Stauskas. Here's Collins. No good again that time.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot. Well, few have more job security in the NBA than Terry Stotts. Consistently gets a ton out of his Portland Trailblazer team. They run a very intricate and unique offense now in his 7th year with the Blazers. They've had a lot of success under Coach Stotts.
And with Terry Stotts last year, there were some rumblings about his job after the sweep.
Might have been a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Remember, Portland slid into that 3rd seed with how close it was in the Western Conference, and that might have added a bit more pressure. But Portland does not have a lot of flexibility with their roster. Somehow Terry Stotts gets to 50 wins in any given year. So it might have been a poor decision, and they saw through that. He's back for this season.
Here's Ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ingram passes to AI. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Stauskas. Lillard left side to the right side. Stauskas' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's AI. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's
Obviously, Damian Lillard is the type of player who can carry an offense, ball in his hands at all times, and he can pick and choose where it is that he wants to spot up on the floor, manipulate a pick and roll, and just start to get devastating in terms of getting to the rim and mixing up some coverages for the defense.
Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowed.
At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Collins is the 4 with Nurkic in the middle. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. McCollum kicks to Collins. Screen by Nurkic. There's the pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Turner. Over Harris. They get it again. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Zach Collins, the Gonzaga product, one that the Blazers moved up in the draft to acquire because they just felt he would be optimal in this kind of offense, especially playing alongside dynamic guards. And they brought him along slowly last year, and towards the end of the season showed great potential.
Here's Rondo. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Lakers leading by 4. And with most players his size, it'll take some time. This team knows to be patient with Collins.
Yeah, 7-footer with the ability to shoot the ball. He's got to have some confidence in his role, which last year came along very slowly. The one thing that I've seen from Zach Collins, though, in his rookie campaign is he's not afraid of anything. Great moments in the playoffs and stepped up to compete.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. McCollum. Portland again missing. LA's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's AI. And the rejection by Collins. And it's Turner off the drive. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Now, this is the area that Evan Turner has built his house, the mid-range, finding his way into the paint and scoring the basketball.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. Curry against Rondo. Here's Turner. No good. That would have tied it.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
The drive by Rondo. Here's AI. And yes, it's good. AI's got 4 this quarter.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Here's McCollum, and he drops it in from the low post.
McCollum right now relentless on the offensive end. It doesn't matter how much he's scoring. He'll take a little more.
Harris outside. To the right side. Here's AI. Rebound by Nurkic.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Outside Turner. There's a screen by Collins. Turner off the screen. Second shot opportunity. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Portland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
A different look now for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nick Stauskas comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Damian Lillard in for Curry. Harris passes to AI. And he gets it to go. AI's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the kind of guy Harris is, looking for his guys, wanting to make them better.
They set the screen, and Lillard kicks to McCullough. Leonard with a screen on Harris. And stolen by Harris. From the wing, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Rondo. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Now here's Lillard. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans. And that one's good. Leonard.
He's still trying to polish this side of his game up. Leonard looking very comfortable on that move.
Here's AI. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Another different look now for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nick Stauskas comes in for Turner. And Curry subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The free throw off from Beasley. There's so many great point guards in the league right now, Brent. Which of them do you think does the best job of running the pick and roll?
I think Chris Paul still heads up the top of my list for pick and roll operators. He's so devastating and has been for his entire career in the mid-range, just settling in at the free throw line and popping shots that seem effortless, and he's able to knock it down. Steph Curry is still at the point guard position, does so many unique things, Kevin, playing without the basketball and setting screens away from the ball to open up teammates, which eventually gives him opportunities to shoot threes. So divergently different, those two, but two of my favorites to watch.
So the Lakers 5 right now. On the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. AI is out there with Beasley, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. AI sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Out to AI. His three-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Beasley the screen. Caldwell Pope passes to AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. AI's got 15 points.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Here's Stauskas. He's covered by Ingram. Nobody near Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, he now has 4 three-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Ingram fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense.
Harris is checked in for the Lakers.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Aminu with it, working on AI. Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Ball kicks to Harris. AI sets a screen for Harris. He feeds it to Beasley. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Some guys just take pride in how they set screens. It might seem like a small part of the game. As you saw there, it can have a huge impact in getting a shooter an open look at the basket.
Back to Stauskas. Leonard with a screen on Ingram. Pass to Curry. They set the pick over Harris. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Now Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Beasley sets a screen for Harris. And a wide open look for AI. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, great work. We're pushing the pace. We're making the extra pass, and we're being patient. Beautiful on offense.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Portland, they've got Stauskas, Damian Lillard out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Leonard in at the 5 spot. Rondo against Lillard. Here's Stauskas to the inside. Here's Aminu, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, how about the effort from Aminu there? Something he's known for is crashing the boards, plus improved ability to finish around the rim.
AI passes to Beasley. Lillard against Rondo, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. And Turner's subbed in for Nick Stauskas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Brandon Ingram. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Curry against Harris. Aminu, no one around him. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Outside Rondo. AI kicks to James. AI sets a screen for LeBron. Turner with the steal. Now the feed to Aminu. Portland moving the ball around. Screen by Nurkic. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as a roll man.
Outside Rondo. Kicks to AI. Harris outside. Back to AI. The dish to James. Pass to AI. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Clippers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to call.
Here's Curry. Inside, Aminu. And Aminu slams it in.
And when he catches the ball now, Aminu wants to use some of his newfound scoring confidence to help his team in big moments. We saw that there.
James kicks to Harris. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. They set the pick. Curry with it. He's picked up by James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Corey Harris picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Swanigan, he's checked in for Portland. Turner comes in for McCollum. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Harris. Curry with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got the fast break chance. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. McGee a screen. The pass to Rondo. AI sets a screen for Rondo. Here's AI. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Rondo passes to AI. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And the leadership that Evan Turner offers up can be a huge bonus. This is a guy who continues to accept and play well within his role. He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Rondo against Lillard. Clock at 6. To take the lead, right between the eyes.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Timeout called the Lakers. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the...
We got to switch on defense.
Who was coach calling out there?
We good. We good. Yes, got no calls. How's it going? What's up, AI? All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. That's right. One more. That's all you. Keep shooting it. Victory in motion, AI. Nicely done, AI. Way to go.
All right, guys, listen up. One game won't kill us, but we need to clean up our mistakes now before they become habits. Let's put in a great day of work. Guys, our inability to interpret late-game situations have been costly. We need to do a better job down the stretch.
All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Get there! Don't get picked! Get it! Where's the open bag? Where's the open bag? I got your help! Where's the open bag?
Now we're rolling.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come on, AI, focus.
Good work in practice today, fellas. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Screen coming.
Okay, guys, get back to work.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, AI. I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, let's do it. Go let him shoot it.
Let's go. Doesn't get any better than that.
Hey, I'll see you later.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's start it, man. Let's get started. I got him. I got him.
Just like that. Great way to end it, AI.